excited about the match. First of all, just great to be back in Vegas. Always have a great time here. This is going to be an interesting edition. Par fours in match play, you just want to stay in the game. Definitely, definitely, definitely. Don't want to give your opponent any easy holes. Just want to keep pressure on them all the time.
Welcome to Capital One's The Match at the Wynn Golf Club. I'm extremely excited about this one. We have Klay Thompson and Steph Curry going up against the football players, Travis Kelce and Patrick Mahomes. Got to talk to you about the keys to driving. It's going to be so important for them to get off to a good start off of the tee. Make sure you stay in the hole right from the start. You don't want to be given any easy holes to your opponent. So here we are at the first hole. Players are going to have a couple options. You know, if they're a little nervous, gonna be on live TV, maybe not feeling so good about their game, they can go with iron, maybe a hybrid, keep it short of that bunker out there that's at about 225, 230 or so. But maybe they wanna get aggressive right off of the bat. Then you gotta go with a big dog. Gentle dog leg from left to right down there. Anything in play is gonna be great in this 12-hole scramble match play format. That one will play. We've reached the third hole. This is going to be an exciting one, a drivable par 4. There's going to be some strategy that comes into play here, absolutely. What I would do is I would try and identify who the worst driver of the ball is of the team. Make sure that that player goes ahead and lays up short of those bunkers that you see on the left and right there. You're looking at about 230 yards or so. Because if that player goes ahead and just puts it in play, then the guy who really drives the ball well can step up and take a cut at this green. You're gonna need at least a birdie to win this hole. I like my chances to make a 3 from there. The 9th hole for this 12-hole match is a par 4 that plays over 400 yards. Actually, we get on a stretch of 3 par 4s in a row, 9, 10, and 11. So this is a tougher part of the golf course right here. Cool par 4. You want to keep your tee shot down the right-hand side because anything that drifts too far left, you're going to be blocked out by some big trees that are up near the green. This is going to be a pivotal point, I think, in this match play format. And for me, the wild card is Klay Thompson. I've been searching all over the internet trying to find swings of his. Klay, I can't wait to see how you play this hole. It's a tough par 4. The third to last hole for the match is a really cool risk-reward drivable par 4. Plays a little bit up the hill. Problem is, you got a very narrow green and you got out of bounds all the way down the left. So very easy to lose your tee shot to the right here, and there's some trees and some mulch and some issues over there as well. I think the strategy here, if a team is ahead in the match, go ahead and get the first player in the fairway and then let the second player take a cut at the green. And conversely, if you're behind, you guys have no choice. You got to send it. I think we're going to see birdie here for sure, maybe even an eagle. The 11th hole is the final par 4 here at the match. Not the longest of par 4s, and you've got a couple options off of the tee. The tricky thing for me is when you're standing back on this elevated tee, you actually can't see the green because it's tucked way back behind those trees with a pond guarding it. Legend actually has it that that's called Lake Travis because one of Mr. Kelce's putters lives down in the bottom of that lake. But anyway, you don't want to go in there. I think the correct play here, look, good driving is not always about smashing the driver. Sometimes you just got to keep it in play. I think the play is just out towards the left. That fairway bunker's right at about 260, 265. Get it in play. You're still only going to have a short shot in. Can still make a birdie from there, no problem. second hole of this 12-hole match is a par 5. So a great opportunity for these players to maybe just start to settle into the round if they were a little nervous on the first tee or getting through that first hole, not quite sure what they were going to expect. This is a nice time for them to just pull the driver out and make a nice free swing. That deep bunker that you see down the left, that's what they got to avoid at all costs. If you hit it in that bunker, you're not going to be able to get up in 2. So the ideal drive here is down that right-hand side. You got about 400 yards before you reach a penalty area there. So just go ahead, swing away down the right. And with the power that these players have, if they hit a good one down that right side, they can absolutely get up in 2. I hit that one good. I'm going to be able to get up in 2 from there.
I really like holes where strategy comes into play. So you get given options. You know, you could take a driver, but then there's going to be risk to that. You can lay back with fairway wood or a hybrid or a long iron, and you'll have more fairway to hit to, but then you're going to have a much longer approach. I like holes like that really give you some options, bring strategy into play. What do I want to do here? Where's the hole location? What angle am I looking for? Would I like to be down the left, down the right? You know, do I want to leave myself more of a full shot in so I can get more spin, or do I want to just try and bomb it up near the green? Those are the sort of things that really get me going.
The 5th hole at the match is the longest of the par 5s, and this tee shot is just screaming for you to hit something from right to left. Turn it off of that bunker down the right-hand side. It's about 270 to get over the one on the left. But if you get too aggressive and you overcook it, there's a creek down there that's gonna catch any ball that is overhooked. I've been watching some swings on YouTube. I saw Travis Kelce, he's got a nice strong grip. I think he's gonna have this shot down. With the power that he has, he's gonna be able to let one loose here and probably get up in 2. The 7th hole is the final par 5 that these players will see. You do have a little room off of the tee there, but the further you get it down, really past 300, it does start to narrow up some. So you want to be careful for that. Important to get a good tee shot away here because there's a creek 40 or 50 yards short of the green. If you do hit one off course here, you're going to have to probably lay up short of that and then have a longer 3rd shot in. So all about the tee shot here at 7. Something down towards that fairway bunker is the ideal line. The 4th hole at Capital One's The Match is the first of the 4 par 3s that these players will face. And just remember, all of the par 3s will have a closest to the hole challenge. So a little bit extra to shoot for here. Something else that these players just need to bear in mind. Las Vegas, we're at about 2,000 feet of elevation. That means the ball is going to travel much further through the air. At times, when the temperature gets warmer, about a club further. So, this par 3 here, you got the water to the left, so that's a no-no. Aim up the right-hand side, get a little bounce off of the right side of the green and see if you can give yourself a birdie putt. You know, I played some golf with Steph Curry. Great short iron player. I think this will be a good hole for him to dial one up and hit a good shot in there. Gosh, that's exactly what I was talking about with this elevation. I've just hit it over the back. We've reached the 6th hole for Capital One's The Match, the second of the par 3s that these guys will be facing. Also, the Wagoneer closest to the hole challenge at this hole. This is a really cool little hole. Plays about 5 yards down the hill, just shy of 170. Priority number 1 is you gotta keep it out the water, particularly the player that tees off first. You don't wanna leave your partner on an island. So a good play here is to just hit it up that right-hand side. You can use the ridges and the slopes in the green to try and feed it down toward the middle. Give yourself a birdie putt. I'm gonna go with a 9-iron. There you go. That one used the ridge perfectly. Now I got a good look at birdie. The 8th hole for the match is a really good looking par 3. Plays a little down the hill. You see the big pond to the right-hand side. I think this is a good spot where some strategy could come into play. What I think a player should do here is tee up on the right side of the teeing ground. That way you're going to be aiming more towards the left side, away from the pond. Looking maybe just right at that greenside bunker there, and you can use that slope to kick it down towards the middle of the green. I actually think Patrick Mahomes is going to hit a good shot here. His natural shot is a little fade. It's exactly what this hole calls for. The 12th and final hole at the match. Signature hole here at the Wynn Golf Club with that beautiful waterfall in the background. Just look how intimidating that is with all the water up the left-hand side. That hole cut close to the water as well. But remember last time the match was held here, Aaron Rodgers hit a great shot in there, made it 2, and then him and Brady went on to win. I think the perfect shot is to send something up the middle of the green, turn it a little from right to left, see if you can get something in there close. Players will take that one, I know that.